Hello, and welcome to officially the first day of E3, but not our first of live streaming. I'm Jessica Condit, Senior Editor of Engadget, and who's with me today?
Hey, I'm Senior Editor Devendra Hardawar, and we're gonna chat about some games, right?
Woo-hoo. Again, once again. Yes, so welcome to E3. We're back with our second live stream. This is Ubisoft, so this is the showcase where we're going to see a little bit more about Far Cry. We're going to see a little bit more about Assassin's Creed. We're going to see.
I just want to hear about this Turtles game, to be honest. Like, we're going to get a lot of this, right?
Yeah. Right now, there's Turtles. So, is this a new TMNT platformer? This looks, or a brawler? This looks pretty cool. Yeah. So, we're going to see some stuff from Ubisoft, and this is one of the a little more low-key shows, I would say. It's a little lower stakes than something like an Xbox show, which just could cover tons of stuff. This was a little more focused. It's only Ubisoft games. And then we've already heard a few like leaks of what they're actually going to show today. One of those is a new Rabbids game, a new Mario Rabbids game. Yeah.
Okay.
That'll be cool.
Did you play that first one, Jess?
No, but like, okay, I'm into the Rabbids. They're fine. But like, do I need a whole game? That's kind of how I feel.
I love tactical RPGs, so it was like was good, and then I think I fell off like 10 hours in, but I really like the concept. They really went with it, Yeah,
I remember it actually did really well. Like critically, commercially, people were like, "Yeah, this is actually pretty cool." So that's cool to see another one. That's fine. I'm happy about it. But then there's also rumors that we're going to see a new Rocksmith game, or like Rocksmith Plus of some kind, which is Ubisoft's like game that teaches you how to play guitar, like legit play guitar.
Right.
This isn't a Guitar Hero situation. This is you strap in and you're good to go. So that was also a hit in a very niche kind of market. Not everyone even wanted to play it. But yeah, I'm super into this, and I personally just got a like drum practice pad just for fun because I'm missing these kind of rock band style games. So if Rocksmith is coming back, I would love a good drumsmith situation.
Sure.
Like,
Do
let's
you have
go.
like a single pad, or do you have like an array of pads?
I only have one right now. I have just one pair of sticks, one starter pad with two
That's
sides
great.
that I can. That's all. Hey, it's been years since I've played, so I'm really excited. Yeah.
Are you a
Cool.
secret drummer, Jess?
That was the first instrument I learned how to play before I played saxophone.
Same. Okay.
Yeah.
I can relate to that. Yeah.
Right. So you're sitting in the back and you're like, wait, I want to do the other stuff. I want to be making those noises. And you're like, okay, I'll do saxophone.
I feel like I never felt that, but certainly I played enough so that the movie Whiplash, which everybody should see, hit a little too close to home, I think. Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen that. So, okay.
You should see that. It is horrifying, but it's also about like too stressful band life. But I'm sure somebody's going to make a movie like that about game development. I can just imagine.
Well, hey, speaking of that, I mean, Ubisoft is also involved in Mythic Quest, which is a TV show. So you like Mythic Quest.
I know Mythic Quest. It's so good.
I was going to say love, but I wasn't sure. And I need to watch it still. I need to get on the Apple TV Plus train because I know there's a few shows on there that I need to see. Yeah, and Mythic Quest has Ashley Birch, which I love.
It has Ashley Birch. And you'll see what she's been playing, in that. And she's a game tester for that series. So it's fantastic. That and Ted Lasso are really good. But Mythic Quest, Jess and everybody watching, if you're not watching Mythic Quest, it is partially an Ubisoft commercial because there's like in-game footage and stuff in there, but it's also a really good workplace comedy. And it's from the Always Sunny in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia crew, but it's funnier and a lot less crass. And there's some standalone episodes. I swear there's an episode in the middle of season 1, which seems like they modeled you, Jess, as a character because their style is exactly you. So everybody should.
I love that.
Yeah.
See that? Yeah, I definitely want to watch that. You told me about that episode when it came out, and I was
Aaron
like,
and I were
right,
talking. So Aaron, our editor, we were like, that's just Jess. Yeah.
Well, see, now I have to watch and maybe I'll be like, who are they even talking about? And I'm just very not self-aware. I have no idea. Like, oh, you meant the brunette girl? What? No way. Shocking.
The punk game dev? Yeah.
Yeah, weird. Huh. Awkward. Huh. So, okay, aside from Mythic Quest, though, we're going to see, let's see, we did Far Cry. I have a list, actually, of what we're expecting. Rainbow Six. So, Rainbow Six not Quarantine. It used to be Rainbow Six Quarantine. But then, the global quarantine happened. So they changed the name. And it's now called Rainbow Six Extraction. And it's the next Rainbow Six game. I mean,
I wonder, there was that, the Chris Hemsworth movie that was big on Netflix for a little while. It's like a little action movie, but it's called Extraction. I almost wonder if they're kind of going with some of that vibe. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it's Rainbow Six. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be realistic, destructible environments. Lots of options for weapon customization and just going for it. Like, it's that'll be fine. But then we're also going to get, it'll be fine. They also have Rainbow Six Siege, which is still like killing it. That's still out there.
An inexplicable hit, right? Because that game had a rough start. And then I think it took a couple of years for them to kind of like rewind and reboot how it was working.
And I feel like they found their market in esports in a way that just like in the beginning of the game's like tenure when it came out, the esports market really wasn't quite ready to carry a title that was as competitive, as detailed like that. Or they just didn't have the system themselves, the ecosystem to do esports in the way they needed to. But now I think that just like competitively on Twitch, like Rainbow Six is really fun to watch, and that sweet spot of streaming and competitive games just really worked for them in a cool way. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I don't play Rainbow Six, but I will watch a stream of it.
I do remember when the Rainbow Six series started, and that's when I didn't have, that was like early 2000s even, or late 99, but I didn't have a good gaming PC, but I definitely stood in awe of like, oh man, there's this crazy squad shooter, and it was so realistic, and it was all about like breaching into doors and stuff. It was certainly more interesting than Wolfenstein. I guess I'm not surprised it's still sticking around,
Yeah, definitely. There's clearly a market for it, an appetite for it. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, film and TV. So they also have Werewolves Within. Ubisoft has this. Is that a show or a movie of some kind?
I
They're
think that's a
working
movie coming up. I
on. Okay,
think.
that's
Yeah.
cool. And then they also have like animes based on Splinter Cell and Blood Dragon, Far Cry Blood Dragon, which is like
yeah.
sick. Yeah, because the style of Blood Dragon was so cool that it'll translate into, I think, an anime that a lot of people could connect with on that neon level. Yeah.
80s neon anime. I mean, I wish, as a fan of 80s anime, I almost wonder, like, I wish they could like go back and do it like City Hunter style or Project Echo, like the old series, and make it actually look like an 80s series too. That would be a perfect fit.
That'd be cool. Why not, right?
Yeah. You could do anything. It's animation. Come on.
Well, that's what I loved seeing. So Netflix is doing its Geeked Week, where they're kind of doing E3 adjacent stuff with video game properties. And then they're just showing off a bunch of comic book series and stuff. But they showed off the new League of Legends anime that's coming out, and it's all about Jinx and Vi, two characters that I really like in the game, and they're sisters. They have this tension. And they showed a trailer and it looks so good. It's like it's before Jinx hits her like kind of manic Harley Quinn phase. So she's just like angry and a little more controlled. I love it. So yeah, I love seeing some of these adaptations when they're done well. You know, like Riot Games, they know how to do animated series. Activision Blizzard, they know how to do it. But hey, we haven't seen an Overwatch anime or anything yet, which
I mean, I feel like of all the series that were really big over the last couple of years, why isn't there an Overwatch anime series? They keep producing these little video bits or like backstory anime graphics and stuff. Like I would love to see that whole thing kind of stretched out. Give me that whole early Overwatch plot line. Yeah.
Well, hey, I'd rather have Overwatch 2 though. So let's get going, guys.
I'd rather have Overwatch 2. I mean, the game people can work in the game, and the show people can work on the show. How do you feel about League, Jess? Are you a player?
Yeah, so I'm a lapsed player, and I'm an esports watcher. So I used to play a lot. But we were just talking. I want to get a new desktop situation, and then I'll probably jump back in. That's the plan. But no, I just watch all the esports, and it's so fun, and the characters are so dynamic, and the game is so entertaining. Even just as a spectator, you do not need to play League of Legends to enjoy watching it. Sure. And I feel like that about most games, honestly. That's why Twitch does so well. We get it, But no, I really like that universe a lot. So
that's cool. That's cool. I'm not I'm not the biggest League fan. I also feel like I still hold League and its ilk responsible for killing off the Warcraft style games, right? Like those, they all eventually just became MOBAs, and they're great, but I do miss my point and clicky Warcraft and Starcraft adventures.
No, I get that. I mean, we'll always. I don't know. There's a few games coming out. I'm trying to think, like if there's anything coming out that can kind of scratch that itch. I'm thinking like Tribes of Midgard, but that's not it. That's not an MMO. Like, I don't know, man.
The Age of Empires remaster, I feel like that's going to be a big one. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. There's something for everyone in this industry. Even if you like little weird rabbits hanging out with plumbers.
Who doesn't? Who doesn't love little weird rabbits?
Who doesn't? Yeah. So this is one of the shows that I am kind of bummed that we're like extra bummed that we're not able to be there in person, because Ubisoft is a little silly. They're very French, and that often makes their shows very fun. I like the kind of oddball, like off the wall, you're never sure what to expect situation that happens, whether it's cringy and awful or just like really exciting and fun. Like they have Just Dance dancers, they have guest celebrities. Aisha Tyler used to host every single show, and she did amazing. Like she looked so good every time. I wanted her shoes every time she came on stage. So I miss that vibe of E3.
Do you miss the vibe of going to E3 and actually seeing people and doing things? Like I'm missing that right now. I'm sure our audience is also probably missing some actual hands-on impressions from some of these games, which maybe some people will get, but not everybody. It's not going to be as open as an actual physical E3.
It's way different. This is not this is not even close to the amount of people I get to talk to, the amount of games I get to see. You just walk through the convention center and you see, I mean, there's games all around you and you can just be like, that looks interesting. And that's usually, that's how I love to close out, honestly, like any convention day is going to the indie area, wherever it is, and just scoping out cool games and just seeing what catches my eye, talking to those developers on the spot. And that's not something we get to do. You know, we can get pitches, but a pitch email is definitely not the same as walking through a convention hall. I really miss that. Yeah, I really, really miss that.
Let me just say, I miss so much of the before times. And even going to a show like E3 is sometimes overwhelming. It's a lot of work. And it's like, I don't want to always be around huge crowds of people, but I kind of miss that now. And I'll probably appreciate it more once we can actually spin that back up. Like between E3 and was it Gamescom, which is even bigger, if you can imagine. Like Gamescom is in a bigger venue in Cologne, Germany, and has a lot more people going. So I do miss that rush of energy of just like, gamers who really are excited about this, you know, that collective energy. It's hard to replicate digitally.
Some of the most poignant memories I have from E3 are like, it's those moments when Sony just kind of dropped the mic on Xbox. Was that 2013 or it must have been, and with the Xbox One launch. So those moments when you're in the convention hall and there's 1,000 people, 2,000 people around you, and you're all feeling the same thing. You're watching that trailer and everyone is on the edge of their seat, like, oh, this is sick. Or everyone is reacting to the price of a new console. And it's just this joyous, amazing moment. We're not getting that. You know, we're all online. Thank you guys for watching with us. We're so happy you're here. And we can do what we can with that. And we're going to try to, you know, we'll be your voices as we're watching the Ubisoft show.
We'll all deconstruct this together. But I have to say, like, E3 as a destination too, right? Like I grew up reading about E3 and EGM, with folks like Dan Shu and those like working and covering this industry. And when I got my first job, it was at Office Max and I was 16. I was technically eligible to go to E3 because we sold computer games, you know? So I was like, I was excited about doing stuff like that. I feel like that alone shows the need for physical events, but we're seeing like companies don't need an E3, you know, to announce anything at this point, right? They can run their own small events, they could run online things, they could do online streams like Nintendo Direct. So I guess the landscape is changing, and E3 really needs to like prove why it needs to exist moving forward, you know?
Yeah, and I mean, we've seen this even pre-pandemic with Sony and other major companies just not showing up at E3, doing their own things. And again, this is good. Like this year, E3 is free. It's all digital. It's open to anyone. If you turn on YouTube, you're in E3. You know, like that's cool.
Maybe don't give them your information, folks. Like maybe they're still reeling from that basically allowing addresses and other private information from attendees from a couple years ago. They never really fully recovered from that, and what they're doing for the free sessions now is basically collecting more information. I still don't trust the ASA.
No, not fully, honestly. This year they have not proven that they learned how to handle data sensitively. So everyone be careful. Excuse me. Be careful out there, guys.
Watch your streams, use a VPN, just be really, really careful out there. But it's an exciting time.
I mean, E3 is always a good time of year. You know, it's exciting. But now we're seeing like EA is having its show on July 22nd. Right. So we're going to get like more Battlefield information then. And then Sony will they're not here at all. They're still marketing a lot of video games right now, like just in the general like pop culture sphere, but they're not at E3. I don't know if we need a centralized summer showcase in the same way as we used to, like with the media passes and, you know, multiple hundreds of dollars for other people to get it. I don't know. Is that totally gone? It's definitely going to be different.
Absolutely. And by the way, you brought up Battlefield. Everybody should check out your video. Was it Battlefield 2043? What's the date?
2042.
2042.
So, it's near future Battlefield, and it looks awesome. It looks good.
Near future, the world is destroyed by climate change. I can almost taste it. I feel like we're almost there.
Yeah, dude, it's real.
It's
Oh,
real.
but I'm sure it's not political though. Just like Far Cry 6 is not political.
Not political.
It's not political.
Not political. We did cover it around Far Cry 5, which is the one that involved like cults and you know, fundamentalism in America and a little bit of white supremacy. And they had somebody in there who was really like an expert on cults, and somehow like the final game didn't really reflect any of that because they're too afraid to actually say something. So hey,
I know, I was excited about it until it actually came out, and I was like, oh, this is kind of watered down. Yeah.
Yep.
Take a chance, guys.
What is the thing you're most excited about at E3 this year, Jess?
I'm really interested to see what Xbox has to say. Because I mean, they are the biggest, you know, name to actually be at E3, but they have Bethesda in tow this year. They have a roster, just like over 20 studios, first party now. They've acquired so many talented studios that there could be some amazing software coming that we just have no idea about, honestly. And and they have Game Pass. They have, I think it's an exciting time for them. Yeah.
I'm right there with you. And I also feel like we've been waiting so long for Microsoft to like really blow things out on the game front and the developer front. And I'm excited to see what'll happen because of the Bethesda thing, but also Sony and PlayStation 5 keeps having all these great exclusives. Like I'm working on a piece about Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, which is an incredible game. And I think it alone proves why next-gen systems need to exist. But Microsoft still has very little on that level.
They have one?
And they have,
Maybe.
They have Halo Infinite, which, has been delayed a year, and we still need more details on what that is. Yeah. So...
I played the medium that was technically exclusive. And it was fine. It's fine, but it's not a showcase for next gen hardware, you know. They don't have that.
Yep. It's mainly been Ubisoft. Are we coming?
It's almost, I thought it was starting, but we're counting.
I see like 15 seconds in. Okay. Well, we'll be seeing what we can get excited about here on the Microsoft front. But good luck, Ubisoft. Let's go, folks.
9. I'm ready.
I'm absolutely ready.
I'm very ready.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to Ubisoft Forward. I'm Neelam.
And I'm Yusuf. We're so thrilled to be back hosting Ubisoft Forward. Over the next hour, we'll be your guides to all the latest news and exciting announcements coming from Ubisoft.
We've got so much in store for you today, including deeper looks at Far Cry 6, Riders Republic, and Rainbow Six, plus a few other surprises you'll find out about soon enough.
Neelam, I'm excited. We're filming this together. We got this gorgeous set. E3 is back. But I know why y'all are here. You want to see games, so let's get right into it.
The Rainbow Six operators are facing off against an evolving and deadly threat. You'll no doubt have noticed that the alien parasite has spread to new areas. It's time to suit up and step into the containment zone.
Here's a deeper look at Rainbow Six Extraction.
All right, not quarantine. Let's go.
I used to feel so much peace staring into the heavens until a piece of it fell. And the nightmare began. We thought it could be contained. But it evolved. So we did too.
One of our own is MIA. I need an extraction team, now.
They said it. They said the name.
If there's a way to stop them, you will find it. But I know you will find me first.
Okay, the plan. Nomad, secure our exit. I'll take out the nests.
And I'll find Ivana. I have your signal. Let's go.
We're already out of the nests.
Incoming! Clear the area!
basically.
Let's move out.
I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
Little robots. Love them.
I found her. Hey, Bella. Hold on.
Ooh. Thank you.
I've got company.
Coming through.
Countermeasures.
Check. Make for the exit. An apex. Get down.
Ella, look out! I don't have the gun.
Not so fast.
Target the breacher!
Little left for dead even.
Now's our chance!
Nomad, blow the door. Cover me.
Hey, you all throwing me a party?
Yeah. Too bad you missed all the fireworks.
Team, it's Ash. We're not done yet. VIP down and...
I hope she's sanitized. Seems really fast.
At least. At least. Her hair
Number
was sick,
16.
though.
Yeah.
That bob. Very nice.
It's
Yeah.
pretty
I know
ridiculous.
it's
Not
know
really
you
doing
must
it.
have a ton of questions after seeing that trailer, and we have answers as well as a full gameplay walkthrough coming up, so hang tight.
Okay.
My name is Richard. I'm your resident community developer coming to you from North Carolina. We're thrilled to be back to give you an introduction to Rainbow Six Extraction. With me today in Montreal, I have Bruno Lalonde, our lead technical director, and Alicia Fortier, game designer, to help walk us through. Alicia, what can we tell our players about Extraction?
Extraction is a 1 to 3 player co-op experience. You might think you know what you're getting into since there's going to be some of your favorite Rainbow Six operators, but it's going to be completely different because this time you're not fighting against each other. You're coming together to face an unprecedented, evolving alien threat. Some of the operators' abilities, gadgets, and tech should feel familiar to Siege players, but this time, as you progress through the game, you'll unlock new ability upgrades and a whole new arsenal specifically designed to take on this new threat.
So the operators we just saw in that trailer are very familiar, but what happened to Hibana?
She got captured. In Extraction, you're always putting it all on the line. If you or a teammate falls during an incursion, you're gonna go missing in action. You can't play MIA operators until they're safely recovered. You and your squad are gonna have to come back together to get back in there and get them out. Every time you go in the containment zone, you risk losing all your progress and upgrades. So stay on your toes and weigh every move you make.
Balancing that risk and reward scenario is going to be tough. Bruno, can you tell us a little bit more about the alien threat? What is it? Who are they? And where did they come from?
What we know is the Archeans are an evolved form of the parasite that was first detected few years ago during the Outbreak event in New Mexico. But a lot have changed since. The parasite has spread to 3 new regions, emerging in several containment zones within New York, San Francisco, and Alaska. This is what we know so far. Within the containment zones, the alien ecosystem is in a continual evolution, as incubation nests and their sprawling tissue spawn procedurally, taking over different areas of the map and reaction to the player presence.
The parasite is always spreading, always evolving, but it didn't look too happy about the operators disturbing their new home. What are we facing off against?
Well, the black goo-like sprawl is probably the first thing you will take on.
I love
it
this
spreads
very
to the
natural
map
conversation.
once your presence is detected, slowing progress and helping the Archeans. Some of the other threats you may have seen in the trailer are the long-range spiker, the explosive breacher, the shape-shifting tormentors, and the apex. There's a lot more species of Arkeens and mutations that have been observed. More to come on that very soon.
The different
Thank
types
you
of
both
monsters.
so much for joining me.
Very
I'm
lovely.
really excited to dig into more
That's
of the
fine.
details. We still have crossplay to talk about. Yes, that's right. Extraction will bring everyone together regardless of the platform. And for our Rainbow Six Siege community, we have exclusive unlocks for you in both games. Okay, you've been waiting long enough.
Certainly have.
Let's take an exclusive first look at some gameplay footage. Here is Rainbow Six Extraction.
Let's do it.
Very cool. I wish this could be
Welcome
like
to Rainbow Six Extraction, the new tactical co-op
I
shooter
know,
game
right?
where Rainbow Six
Like this
operators
game,
are
yeah.
dropped into alien territory. In today's walkthrough, we're on a mission to investigate anomalies identified at the Orpheus Research Center in Alaska. HQ will provide additional instructions.
We need new data on the parasite's underground network. It keeps evolving, adapting. Plant auto trackers on dormant nests. Don't destroy them or we'll lose the trackers.
As a squad of 3, Ella, Alibi, and Sledge will use their operator abilities to complete objectives, assist each other, and obliterate Arkeans in their way.
Drone spinning up.
That's a grunt. Easy for a nest to incubate and bring to life, not so easy to eliminate in large numbers.
Converge on location. Nice and quiet.
The enemy reacts to intrusions in their ecosystem, including operators.
Eliminate my target.
So stealth tactics are the way to go.
Visual on
like
nest.
stealthing aliens.
Place auto trackers for our React scientists.
I'm bad at stealth.
Auto tracker activated.
Visual hostile.
Auto tracker activated.
The parasite generates sprawl, a substance that connects their whole ecosystem. Alert an Arkean, and a nearby nest wakes up too. Arkeans move faster in sprawl, but operators get
sprawl.
slowed down.
Yeah.
Take my guy out.
The squad can use their React light to see bioluminescent properties in Arkeans and in the environment. The contrast helps to better identify targets.
Nice.
Nest mapping complete. A scientist just gave me the thumbs up. Good job.
Identifying Arkeen variants helps the team determine the best approach to take them out.
Scan grenade.
It's a very, very spooky, slow-paced kind of walkthrough we're getting here.
It can immobilize anyone in front of it, so Sledge will swing around back.
I wonder why they call him Sledge.
Couldn't tell you.
Get out of there before the swarm appears. Don't push your luck.
Airlock, go!
That was close. Here, the team can regroup and resupply. Airlock doors will open onto the next subzone, which will be tougher than the first.
We need tissue samples from those Archies, and we need them gone. Use your React blade. It's right there. React blade, do your thing.
That target is finished.
One down. We're not done yet.
I like the sound design. All these little noises are
That's your
very
target.
satisfying.
Don't put it to death just yet. Get that sample.
We've located a spiker. It can fire armor-piercing projectiles.
Don't crawl in the goo.
Alibi deploys a
Don't do
Prisma
that.
hologram.
Deploying the base.
Get out of the goo.
End of the line.
The squad can use React tech to go further in incursions. The more intel they collect, the more tech they'll have at their disposal to fight off this threat. It's all about teamwork to outsmart the enemy.
Barricade that spot.
Reinforcing the wall.
Creating a choke point is a good idea to increase the arc mine's efficiency.
Eyes on hostile!
Breach and secure, breach and secure. Here we go.
That's the way. Keep hunting.
That's the react threat sensor. Smasher incoming.
It almost feels like another game that was transformed into a Rainbow Six game.
It does, doesn't it?
Wow, that did it. Take out the leader, no leader for the Archies to follow.
Another objective completed. The squad can either exfil at the extraction point to bring home the latest intel, or move to the next airlock. The third subzone will be the most challenging yet, a true test of both tactical team strategy and operator reflexes.
Some Archeans are responding to an elite as if they're communicating. No way we'd let them mobilize against us. Hunt them down until the elite comes out of hiding.
These were all very Last of Us 2. Plant zombies.
We're infected with cordyceps.
That's dealt with.
The elite will show up any second.
Enemy located! Eliminate my target! I'm compromised! Eyes on hostile! Operator down!
I don't know, man. Almost feels more like a single player game or something.
Exactly, yeah.
There's something about it, you're right.
We have an operator in stasis.
An operator is now MIA.
I don't know if you can hear this, but we're mounting a rescue. Hang tight.
And this is like super sci-fi comparative, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
You heard it.
Rainbow Six
The
is not like
rescue
that
mission's
usually.
underway. React still needs you.
Exactly. This feels like a very mainstream, try to get
Operators,
people into that
it's time to
franchise.
unite and stand together against this emerging threat. Squad up with friends in co-op, or step into the containment alone.
Don't tell me
Stay
what
tuned for more Rainbow Six extraction intel coming very soon.
If you think fighting aliens is tough, try learning guitar.
Well, that was a segue.
10 years ago, Rocksmith redefined music learning by introducing the first console game that taught millions how to play guitar.
Whether you're already
my
an
guitar.
expert or just starting out, Rocksmith has an approach that's for everyone. A fun and interactive way to learn guitar, playing your favorite songs. And in the decade since its release, our community and its impact have only amplified.
This year, let's turn it up to 11 and see what's next for Rocksmith.
Man, that was a lot of puns. That was unnecessary, honestly, we get it. I love the idea of Rocksmith, and I think this is a cool expansion, it looks like. Yeah.
You're using a real guitar, it seems? Yeah.
Yes, yeah. You end up with an actual skill at the end. It's lovely.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
They printed a message board.
Wow. how many people can they show us playing guitar or smiling, holding a guitar? Let's see.
They're gonna form a band now.
No way.
Rocksmith
All guitars.
band.
20-piece guitar band. No singer. Proud of you, son.
Very cool.
Closed beta is open. Oh, you can register for the PC closed beta today. Okay.
I'm Arthur Von Nagel, producer at Ubisoft San Francisco, and Rocksmith has truly been a dream project for me. As a lifelong gamer and a touring musician, Rocksmith is what I wish I had when I started learning music. And that's why I'm thrilled to share the next evolution of music learning, Rocksmith Plus, a new interactive music learning subscription service available this year. Learn how to play guitar and bass by playing along to master recordings of your favorite songs. Connect your instrument to your PC, console, or mobile device and get real-time feedback as you play. Connecting with Rocksmith Plus will be easier than ever now that you can use your phone as a microphone. Download the app, log in, sync to Rocksmith Plus, set it down, and play along. Now, acoustic players and electric players with amps can use Rocksmith Plus with no extra gear needed.
That's super
cool. It's a game changer.
Yeah.
And we're
This
excited
is
to reveal
awesome. I'm into
Rocksmith
it.
Plus will have a huge amount of songs at launch. All songs in the library will have chord charts that'll be perfect for rhythm players who want to learn the foundation of a song to hum and strum along to. We'll still have the note-for-note, authentic arrangements for players that want to play songs exactly how the artists originally played them. And each week, we'll release a steady stream of new authentic arrangements to keep growing that portion of the library. We're also introducing the Rocksmith Workshop, a new tool that lets users create and add their own arrangements for
Nice.
songs we've licensed. Your subscription will give you access to all those songs, more content than ever before, including genres beyond rock. We'll have pop, hip-hop, country, Latin, R&B, all sorts of metal subgenres. We'll have music from all over the world, from big stars to indie darlings. It's the most diverse song library ever seen in music learning software. Rocksmith Plus will still have our proven practice features like adaptive difficulty and riff repeater, which let you practice and learn at your own pace, or slow down and repeat tricky parts until you master them. We've improved those features in Rocksmith Plus and are introducing new ones. Beginner and intermediate players will benefit from more personalized learning, thanks to an enhanced recommendation system and more robust progress tracking. Players won't just see their growth on a single song. They can now monitor their progress technique by technique across the board, and overall offer a better sense of how you're improving over time. Advanced players will be happy to know we're introducing a new Rocksmith tablature view.
Nice.
That way you could take advantage of Rocksmith Plus's song library and practice tools in a format that's familiar and one that will hone your tab reading skills. We're excited to announce that you can register for a chance to participate in our closed beta right after the show. Visit our website at rocksmith.com to get an early look at Rocksmith Plus and help us test and create the future of music learning. Thank you so much to the amazing fans who have enjoyed and supported Rocksmith over the past 10 years. Let's jam together with Rocksmith Plus for another 10.
Very cool. This makes so much sense as a subscription service.
Register now for a
Absolutely.
chance
Network
to play the
exists to
Rocksmith
support
Plus
it.
beta.
Love it.
Summer's coming, and nothing gets thrill seekers' blood flowing like bright sun and fresh trails. And Riders Republic will give them just that.
Last year, you got a first look at our massive multiplayer outdoor sports extravaganza. Since then, the project's grown by jumps and grinds.
Jumps and grinds. Okay. Okay. Fine. I guess.
Also plenty.
They're trying. That's for sure.
I forgot this game existed.
Steve? This is like the, yeah. Steve was fun though. was a while
Greetings,
ago.
thrill seekers. This is the Riders Ridge, the Republic's stomping ground. From here, you can meet like-minded riders, manage your career, learn to nail those wild moves.
Sunset Overdrive.
Stay stylish.
Absolutely.
Share your creations with the Republic.
Another game that should be re-released.
Stay on top of the
Yeah,
latest news.
that's a good one. Well, it is.
And
it's
take
just
up
called
some
Spider-Man now.
ferocious multiplayer
True.
action,
Or Ratchet,
like
to be
free-for-all,
honest.
Or Ratchet,
Trick
yeah.
Battle, our 6 versus 6 team competition. So, here's how it works. Performing big tricks on the modules will turn them from red to blue, and every trick that you stomp will contribute to your team's overall score. Still with me? Okay. When your team has turned all the modules blue, you capture that district, which will help multiply your score into the big time. Progress, progress, progress. To unlock more content, you gotta earn those stars.
That looks fun.
I love the.
So, if you want to be the boss of your own career, the world's most famous competitions are waiting for you.
Dynamic weather, let's go. Don't know if they said that in this one, but why not?
Why not? Should be by default.
I think so.
This looks
It's a nice generation.
pretty dope. Yeah.
Yeah, this looks awesome.
Very GoPro YouTube video here.
I love those
Now,
videos. They're
some
scary.
might say the best parts of the Republic can be found in the city playground. We've got modules that you can slay for days. Maybe you're all about living on the edge. Either way, to progress, you gotta earn those stars. Having the right rig is important.
Right.
We've all got our preferences.
Battlefield has wingsuits too, by the way.
What time to get into Battlefield?
Yeah.
These are the GoPro videos that really
All right,
get me.
I get it. Sometimes you
Yeah.
just want to explore and bathe in nature.
Oh, looks like my state. Hi.
That's right. Everything you do counts. Getting those stars means more rad to be had, and the Republic will abide. There's always something awesome to do as you reach new milestones and unlock more challenges. It's the Red Bull Joyride, people. It's infamous. It's spectacular. It's the biggest stage in slopestyle mountain biking. And guess what? You can play it versus your friends. There is so much more.
Big gulp here.
More stunts.
Yeah. How fun though.
More sports.
Imagine playing these in VR too.
More events.
Probably where we're headed. Yeah.
Just more, okay?
I love that Red Bull like
And a
legit
natural
sponsored
outdoor
this.
playground for you and your
like
friends
a
to
real
enjoy
event. Yeah.
any way that you want. When we
Did
say
they
fun
say
with everyone,
64 person
we mean
races?
it. Look at all these riders.
I missed that. That looks like a lot of people.
Does this speak to you? Then don't miss out on mass races. Woo!
That doesn't seem safe.
Oh my gosh. That's fun. It's like Fall Guys, but no.
Yeah. With real mechanics. I hate Fall
Yeah.
Guys. Yeah.
Yeah. It's tough.
The jumping is bad. It just feels bad.
The Republic awaits you, riders. See you soon.
I'm definitely bad at the game.
Okay.
I also blame the game for giving this.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll let them know.
I also paid for
Don't
it,
keep
whereas
the
I know
mountains
a lot of
waiting.
people didn't.
Riders Republic is coming September 2nd, and you can pre-order
of you.
now and claim your right to rip.
That's cool. I would be down to
so
play
we've
this
seen
game.
some of our favorite Rainbow Six operators battling alien parasites, but how's their day job going?
You know, ever since Crimson Heist, we're still trying to clear all those pesky Flores drones off the maps.
Year 6 is off to a blazing start, with Siege passing 200,000 concurrent players a few weeks ago.
Jeez.
If you haven't joined in yet, 2021 is the perfect time to drop in.
Are they going to make it more accessible to new players?
Why would they do that?
Yeah.
Six years into our journey with Siege, we are humbled and grateful for the enthusiastic community that has supported this growth. So today is all about sharing quality of life developments that will dramatically improve player experience.
With the community growing every day, we've been hard at work finding ways to improve your ability to play with your friends and meet new players. On June 30th, we are unifying our PC and cloud-based platforms with crossplay and cross-progression. That means that any player on Amazon Luna, Stadia, or PC will be able to queue into games together while having a unified account progression.
That's something. Yeah.
And for console players, in early 2022, crossplay will be available between PlayStation and Xbox platform, and the cross-progression will be available between all platforms. For these updates, we needed a bit more time in order to prepare and make sure they have a smooth launch.
Bringing these player bases together benefits everyone. It will finally allow you to play with your friends across different platforms. It also means that your progression will now follow you, anytime and anywhere you play.
We know crossplay is a feature a lot of you has been anticipating, and we are thrilled to see the enthusiasm its announcement has inspired. From your amazing fan art to the awesome cosplays, the Rainbow Six community is the lifeblood that keeps this game moving forward.
We cannot thank you enough for your support. It is because of you that Siege keeps evolving and growing.
To wrap up, here's a brand new animated trailer starring Thunderbird, the new Defender joining Team Rainbow. Check this out.
Ready?
6
Great
years
anime.
ago, I met a
Yes.
pilot. She saved my life.
Damn.
That symbol, what does it mean?
This jacket was my father's. Dagu Wankan, Wichachpi. The creator's star has many meanings. Love, wisdom, bravery.
Suits you.
Listen, I need to get this bird in the air. You try to get some rest.
You're the boss.
A little stilted, gotta say.
I just love the style. It's definitely not super detailed.
No, the
Look at
style's
those
cool.
details they could do. Yeah.
The dialogue is a little... okay. I'm just being judgy. Sorry, everyone.
What's happening?
It's almost like they digitized the Aeon Flux style, but made it a little more simple.
Flare?
Wait, that's it? What happened next?
Why don't you ask her yourself?
What, the bear? The bear's flying the helicopter.
Bear's on your team now.
That's a twist I want to see.
New projects aren't the only things to be excited about this year. Take a look at the incredible updates coming to our live games in 2021.
Games as a service. Let's see it. Yeah. That did pretty well for them for a while.
So many games I want to play, you know?
Yeah. Castlevania is fun.
Yeah.
Well,
There's
that's
some
Fall Guys if I've ever seen it, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Very cute.
Love the revival for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles now too.
Yeah.
Between this and the other game.
Their pizza always looks so tasty. Doesn't matter what animation style.
Are they going to turn the Crew 2 into a good game? Like, yeah, I played a couple hours of this, and it was so underwhelming.
Yeah. Watch Dogs,
more hours
right?
into Watch Dogs, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's favorite hero, they don't remember. 8 Pierce.
8.
Get the guy from Watch Dogs 2. I like that crew. That's cool.
Valhalla is fun too. I saw that for a second.
From the release of the Ghost experience to the latest teammate update, Ghost Recon Breakpoint keeps evolving thanks to your feedback. But that's not all.
Oh, hello.
As 2021 marks the 20th anniversary of the Ghost recon franchise, we are happy to announce that there are still many more surprises to come.
Just give us a new Splinter
Stay
Cell,
tuned,
man.
Ghosts.
Right?
That's all I want.
Okay.
Michael Ironside is waiting.
Just Dance has always been about connecting with friends and family.
I hope they
When you're in
dance.
good company, there are no bad dancers. So move the coffee table, alert the local homeowners
I want this guy's
association,
outfit.
and let's get
It's
loud.
great.
I like the jacket.
Good jacket, yeah.
Yeah. I hope they have a lot of K-pop in this one.
Hello, my name is Todd Hall, and I'm a singer, dancer, actor, director, and choreographer. I am super excited to announce that my song, Nails, Hair, Hips, Heels, is going to be a part of Just Dance 2022.
Legs, face, eyes, then waist, thick thighs, you, me, you, wish, new phone, who, this.
But that's not all. Oh no, for the first time ever, the Just Dance team and I are collaborating to give you an exclusive version of my song for Just Dance 2022.
Girl, I don't dance, I work. I don't play, I don't walk, I strut, and then sashay.
I want videos of
To
people
me,
doing this.
Just Dance
coffee
allows
and
people to
flippers.
express themselves through dance and to celebrate who they are and their individuality in such a fun way. Just Dance has transformed millions of lives, and I hope that this song brings you all so much joy, whether you're dancing alone or with a group, to work out, or just to have fun. It's going to be a great time, and I can assure you, you will not just play, you will absolutely slay. The new lyrics were handcrafted specifically for Just Dance, and let me tell you something, they're full of sass because, you know, they were written by yours truly, but I guarantee they are going to give people so much confidence. That's the reason why I wrote Nails, Hair, Hips, Heels, and now it's been Just Danceified. I don't think they're ready for this jelly. I hope you all have just as much fun dancing to this track as I had making it. Oh, and one last thing. You will have the opportunity to be a part of the making of my new video, which will be released alongside the new Just Dance track. For more information on how to participate, darling, just check the link below. We got you. I cannot wait to see you all living your best life and being the most fabulous you have ever been. I will see you all in Just Dance 2022.
Girl, I don't dance.
Talking to you to this,
Yeah,
he wants you to do
absolutely.
it. He said,
I've
"You have to
done
dance."
back during the Connect days. I tried Just Dance. It was fun, but
It's fun.
my wife is more into it, and my daughter Sophia loves. Like when she hears music, she starts dancing. So I feel like if I put this in front of her, she'd love it.
Absolutely. And Todd Hall is a gem, so I'm into it. Yes. November 4th. All right.
It's time to get our Viking on. It was a big year for the new chief of the Raven
Valhalla.
clan, but your journey with Eivor is far from over.
100 more hours coming.
In November 2020, we released Assassin's Creed Valhalla. To our delight, it was the biggest launch for any Assassin's Creed game to date, and we have you to thank for that.
Valhalla's
Becoming
pretty well
Eivor, a Viking leader going on a quest to fight for a new home, is an adventure that resonated closely with many of you. I certainly had fun exploring England with Eivor and stumbling across unique world events that left me with memorable side stories.
Thank you, Eivor.
We're amazed to see how you dedicated yourselves to the Viking lifestyle. You've led more than 300 million raids in total and built more than 100 million buildings in your settlements. Congrats. Eivor still has a long journey ahead, and we've been continuing to offer free updates for all players to enjoy post-launch. These updates include time-limited festivals, new quests, and even whole new game modes, such as the River Raids update and the Mastery Challenge. We add in community-requested tweaks and features too. For instance, we'll be adding one-handed swords in the coming weeks.
Oh, they have a hand?
The team is also working hard at tackling issues and improving the game experience for everyone. We've been tracking various known issues on our forums and also shared our complex bug-fixing process in a recent dev blog. We love seeing your continual feedback, and we thank you for your patience and support for the game. On top of regular free updates, we're also building on Eivor's story and the world of Assassin's Creed Valhalla through game expansions. Wrath of the Druids released a few weeks ago, allowing players to explore Ireland and battle a mysterious cult, the Children of Danu.
I love cult stories.
In our second upcoming expansion, you'll get to relive the Siege of Paris. This is the most ambitious battle in Viking history, taking place in war-torn Francia. You'll have to do everything in your power to uncover enemy secrets and form strategic alliances in order to safeguard your clan's future. Players may be excited to learn that black box infiltration missions are returning. This means you're given a goal for a mission, but how you'll achieve it is up to you.
I love this.
Expect new abilities.
So much better.
Weapons, gear, and of course, new enemies.
Not the horse? Okay.
Watch out for the Siege of Paris coming this summer.
I always love dipping in and out of Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's Creed has long focused on the exploration of history, and we are happy to announce that the new Discovery Tour will be released this fall.
That's cool.
It will be free to all who own Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Explore the world and take a deeper dive into the history of the Viking Age. The team has crafted a new experience where you'll get to play as people during the time of Vikings and follow them in their endeavors, big and small,
I love
while
these
collecting
modes.
exclusive rewards.
Very cool.
Whether you're an Assassin's Creed fan with a heart for history or a student looking to supplement your knowledge, the Discovery Tour Viking Age will have you covered. Assassin's Creed Valhalla doesn't stop here. For the first time on an Assassin's Creed title, we'll be supporting the game well into its second year. Well, this year will be a very active year for the game. We're already working on more expansions for next year.
Okay.
Something tells me that Eivor is not done with Odin yet.
It makes sense that they would try to extend the lifetime of Assassin's Creed games.
Absolutely. Especially since a lot of people are waiting for new consoles for this too, or going to keep playing it if they have it on older systems.
This makes
cool.
sense.
I'm down.
Now. Yeah.
I like this one more than Odyssey, to be honest. Yeah.
Most people do.
So you've seen some great games from us, but we also have news about the movies and TV series we've been working on.
Our Ubisoft Film and Television team has some exclusive content to share. Up first is Mythic Quest, the workplace comedy set in a game development studio that's streaming on Apple TV+. If you haven't watched the second season yet, here's a look at what you've been missing before the upcoming season finale.
Awesome. No spoilers.
Why do you have goosebumps?
This is an involuntary reaction to
Being inspired?
I was emotionally manipulated.
What's the difference? That's it. Except make it about me and not the world.
I feel really seen and heard.
I don't want to see you or hear you.
She played us to get what she wanted.
She inspired us.
She emotionally manipulated us.
What's the difference?
I've already watched Mythic Quest. It's good.
Up next is an exclusive look at a new trailer for our feature-length movie, Werewolves Within. It's a whodunit with teeth that'll be coming to theaters June 25th and on demand July 2nd.
Hello, everyone. I am Josh Rubin, the director of Werewolves Within.
And I'm Sam Richardson, the star of Werewolves Within.
Love Sam Richardson.
Werewolves Within was based off a Ubisoft game, and we're so excited to bring you an exclusive look just for you.
Check it out.
The director is like staring into my soul.
Dr. Ellis?
I told you, she's probably tanked.
Touch this door again, I'll shoot. Again.
Dr. Ellis? Okay, lost, please. We need answers.
It didn't disappear.
What did you say? It didn't just... Shh, shh, shh.
What?
It's not Emerson Flint. It's one of you.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Okay, well,
What did her eyeball say?
look, we don't understand. Could you just please come out?
I'm afraid I can't do that, Ranger Wheeler. You could be one of them.
What is it? Shh, 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 shh.
One of what? A what?
A werewolf.
The roads are effed. Something's wrong with the generator. Also, there's a dead body under your porch.
I'm gonna go get a croissant.
Out of curiosity, who is packing? We're having a good old-fashioned sleepover.
With guns, though.
With guns, yes.
Everybody's going, how the heck?
Not littering, I'm just excited.
Not judging, just watching it.
Well, that looks
cool.
cute.
Yeah.
Follow Mythic Quest on Apple TV Plus. And be sure to catch Werewolves Within this summer, in theaters or on your on-demand platforms.
Yeah,
no
good
hero
summer
story
movie.
is complete without a great rival to match them. After all, even the most vile tyrant is a star of their own narrative.
When it comes to memorable villains, no one does it better than Far Cry.
There's no news here. It's just going to be more stuff.
Please, we have to get on that boat.
Abuela, what the hell I'm gonna do with baseball cards?
Do you have any idea what these are worth? Let us through.
Less than you think.
Marco, always making new friends.
Danny, you're late. Where's Alejo?
He gave up his ticket for his family.
Bullshit. Alejo is an orphan.
Alejo's not going anywhere anymore. Come on, Marco. Let them on.
Vamos.
Good man.
Get on the boxing now.
Gracias.
Don't worry about it, chamaco.
Here. That's all I've got.
This isn't right, Danny. We should be fighting, not running to the Yankees.
Alejo gave you a fucking gift, Lira. We survive. Same as the orphanage, same as the academy.
What's that?
Please, no, this is a fishing boat.
Nothing political about refugees.
This is totally fantastical. Nothing about the real world here.
Is that TV's Gus Fring?
Before he was El Presidente, mi papa loved to fish. We would go out on a boat, just like this, and we would catch the fish and then release them. He would say, it's not always about your stomach, mijo. It's about the challenge. Except when he caught a big, fat, juicy marlin, he was too proud to let that fish go.
See, Tirano! You have poisoned Yara! You have poisoned your sword!
I've caught a very big fish today. Haven't I, Diego? Diego!
No way.
I have caught you, mijo. Now it's time to bring you home.
I don't want this anymore, Papa.
We have no choice.
Let them go. They can work. Make Viviro.
Truth or lies?
Truth.
They could be good workers. They could help rebuild paradise. But if you wanted them to live, you would have never set foot on this fucking boat. 13 years old. And Diego has such compassion for his people. These fish, we will catch and release.
This is gonna go great.
Hey, horrible brutality.
I mean, yeah, what am I supposed to say to that? Awesome.
Giancarlo's always
fun.
Good. He's always
You've
the villain
just
now.
seen
Yeah.
another disturbing lesson from Anton
He's a good
Castillo. Passed down to his son Diego as he grooms him to become the future ruler of Yara. The most important part of crafting a Far Cry villain isn't the fact that they're evil or shocking. It's that there's someone that could sit across from you at the dinner table and charm you into thinking that everything they believe, no matter how twisted or horrifying, could be absolutely true. That's the secret to Anton's power. And we couldn't be prouder to have him join the Far Cry family. Now, when creating Anton, we had quite a lot to live up to. Because when you think Far Cry, you think about its rich legacy of villains. Which makes today a very special day for Far Cry fans. Not only did we get to see into the mind of Anton Castillo, we finally get to unveil some of our post-launch plans. Our dream was to honor the Far Cry villains' tradition and introduce a brand new experience. It is time to see the other side. Go further down the rabbit hole, and it's up to you to find a way out.
So maybe some news.
What is going on?
Who's watching?
My, what a happy family. RJ, tell your mother and sister to...
You are alive. That is all that matters.
You get to play as all the villains?
Yeah, what?
Peekaboo, motherfucker.
Okay.
Where the fuck am I?
See Far Cry 4?
I too am a king who isn't afraid to slaughter
Before
to
the
get what he
cult,
wants.
yeah.
On my way.
Yeah, this is exactly what we need.
A dream.
This is cool.
An opportunity.
I want to see what it actually is, though.
Not wasted.
Yeah. Sounds like the Joker of the Far Cry series.
The Scarecrow.
Yeah.
The definition of insanity.
In terms of the movie, I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Season. Okay, but.
Okay.
But what? But what does it mean?
What does it even mean?
What does it mean? Blood Dragon. Blood Dragon 2?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
So it includes Blood Dragon?
In the season pass.
We're so excited for you all to check out this next game.
Oof, Neelam, I can't wait to get my hands on this one.
I'm not quite sure what they just announced, but it seems
Yeah.
Oh, Rabbids Mario. Let's go.
What is this creature?
Cute.
Ah!
Vast energy anomaly detected.
A star only a mother could love.
Oh no! Love all the music.
That's so cute. Yeah.
I should beat the first game now.
Probably a good time for it. Ooh, spooky.
Not the bomb.
Sparks of Hope.
Okay.
Nice. Fun. Cute.
I love this. I love that this franchise exists. At least
Yeah.
whatever this game is, yeah.
It's weird. It's cute. It's a little ugly. I like that.
The whole team is super proud of this new game, and I can't wait for you to experience it.
It's fair to say that we did something quite surprising with the concept of Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom battle. And for this project, we didn't want to stop there.
Hi everyone, Mario and the Rabbids are back.
I want
and
one
I'm
of
so
those.
excited to be back as well today to unveil our new project, Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. We are diving back into this unique crossover with even bigger ambition, expanding our universe on a major scale. This time it's not just the Mushroom Kingdom, there is an entire galaxy to save. To do so, you will lead a brave yet reckless team of unique heroes, including some fresh faces like Rabbids Rosalina and other surprises. On their quest to repel evil across the galaxy, their spaceship will bring them from planet to planet. They will be facing a powerful villain, Cursor, an enemy unlike anything our heroes encountered before. But they won't be alone. By their side, they will have their new allies, the Sparks. These surprising creatures, born from the merge of Rabbids and Lumas, will lend their wild powers to our heroes. Their natures and origin are at the core of our story. But let's keep some surprises for later.
After the tremendous success of Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, the entire team was moved by the amazing reception from players across the world. We were stunned by the love we felt for this unexpected team-up. We know we've been off the radar for a while now, as we wanted to take the time needed to bring this crossover to the next level. It's not just a new story with new enemies, new heroes. Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope has big ambitions. It introduces new action elements into the mix that will push the boundaries of tactical games even further. That being said, we also wish to offer an easy-to-play experience for all players, yet hard to master for those of you that are willing to take the challenge. And you'll be able to experience this cosmic adventure exclusively on the Nintendo Switch.
Okay.
We can't wait to tell you more about the game soon.
There is an entire galaxy to save, and we cannot wait for you to experience it.
It is wild that of all the properties Nintendo partnered with, they chose Rabbids.
Yeah. Maybe because it kind of fits the aesthetic.
Yeah.
And also giving Mario a gun. Great.
Why not?
Plasma gun. This looks good.
Cute.
I think a little more interactive than the last game.
Looks pretty big, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, this movement's so good. Honestly, Mario by way of French fantasy is perfect.
Yeah, somehow it kind of works perfectly, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, it'll be a long wait.
Aggie likes it.
So we're not done yet. Let's check in with our CEO, Yves Guillemot.
All right. It's time for one more thing.
Please don't be in a hot tub. Please don't be in a hot tub.
Hi everyone.
Legal now.
Yeah.
As you have seen, we have a fantastic and diverse lineup of games coming soon. And this is just the beginning. Thanks to all the teams at Ubisoft for what they achieved, and for always striving to deliver the best possible game experiences. I'm humbled by their resilience, energy, and collaboration, especially during what has been a challenging year. I'm also proud of our industry's ability to bring together millions of players from around the world to share memorable experiences and moments of joy. This is one of the real powers of video games, and it is what motivates everyone at Ubisoft to do our best. Finally, my sincere thanks to you, the players. We appreciate the trust you place in us. Your involvement in our games communities keeps them growing and vibrant. We want to create original, enriching, long-lasting game worlds. And your contributions, feedback, and support make it possible.
Please keep playing our
We
game.
also are proud that some of the biggest names in entertainment trust our creative teams to develop games within their universes. For example, you just saw Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope, developed in collaboration with Nintendo, where everyone's favorite Mario and Rabbids characters return for an all-new adventure. And speaking of great partnerships, there is one more exciting thing we would like to show you today. It is a glimpse of the amazing journey that awaits you in one of the most beautiful but dangerous places of all, brought to life by the latest version of our Snowdrop engine. I'm excited to share this first look with you now. Enjoy.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Zelda Assassin's Creed.
Right? Like what? Not beyond good and evil.
Huh. And Ubisoft game people.
Yeah.
Sure, this is a rich world. You could do a lot with it.
Very pretty.
Basically Horizon Zero Dawn.
No robots.
Real creatures, yeah, no robot things.
Yeah.
This looks good though.
The textures are really pretty on the skin. Oh, it's Avatar.
Yep.
See, I never saw Avatar, so
what?
This is a surprise to me. I guess you already knew what it was.
Yeah. Oh no, I mentioned it is very much Avatar. You should try to see that in 3D.
Okay.
Yeah. It's one of those things you have to see in the movie theater, I think.
That's how I felt, so I missed that. Yeah.
They may do re-releases, especially his.
Right.
Sure, yes, I'd play this. Absolutely.
It looks fine.
Yeah.
It's a total surprise.
They announced this 3 years ago. February 2017. Yeah. That they were working on something.
I totally forgot.
Yeah. I'm just seeing links being put down here.
Yeah.
You gotta get people excited for those sequels, so yeah.
Yeah.
And watching the first movie will not do that. No PlayStation 4 on this one. Yeah.
Okay.
Xbox Series S and X, yeah.
You understand now.
You and I are gonna tear shit up! Begin the replay!
That is crazy.
So much destruction.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Like I said, man, too much fun.
Ubisoft Plus, because everyone has
Thanks
a
to
subscription
Eve and
service.
all the devs that joined
Absolutely.
us to share what's new with Ubisoft.
Today, we battled some Archeans in Rainbow Six Extraction, learned some new songs in Rocksmith, got an adrenaline rush from Riders Republic, lit up the dance floor in Just Dance 2022, visited new shores in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, witnessed a chilling confrontation in Far Cry 6, and teamed up with our favorite man in overalls in Mario plus Rabbids.
Don't go anywhere. There's still more to come in the post-show.
Bye, y'all.
Well, yeah, don't go anywhere, because this is the only post show you need, baby, right here.
Oh wow.
That was the show. All right, let's break it down.
Like bring it in at a clean hour too. I appreciate that.
I love that. very on time for our Saturday. We can maybe go to the grocery store after this. It's great.
Other stuff. And think about these cool games.
Yeah, that wasn't bad. All right. Like, okay, so actually, we talked about this before the show started, off screen, but there were very few white dudes in this presentation, and that was on purpose. Ubisoft is trying to prove a point. They had a culture scandal, or just like kind of an outing of their culture that apparently was toxic for marginalized people in some way or another. And so that kind of hit, what was that, last year, I want to say. So this is a chance for them to be like, yo, we have our head on straight. We're trying to bring in voices that aren't just straight white dudes.
Did they ever officially like apologize or acknowledge that? Because that reporting came out and I forget what happened right after.
I'm sure they had a statement of some kind, and they took a look at their structure. There was some culling, but they just kind of kept low profile, said they were working on it, and this is them trying to show that. So I appreciate the effort.
And we saw developers, women and people of color as developers too, not just the spokespeople. So I appreciate you're seeing stuff behind the scenes too, and a lot of good stuff. I don't know if Rainbow Six Extraction looks cool. It's something I would probably play a little, but I do feel like within the first 2 weeks, the hardcore players will get in there, and kind of stake their claim, and it's gonna be hard to come in. Is that something you'd play, Jess?
Yeah, so this is like, it seems like a new kind of approach for the series in general. And this is closer to something I would jump into because it does remind me more of like a Left 4 Dead, which I have very fond memories of playing. So yeah, like that's fine, but it didn't really like hook me in. It's not something I'm desperate to play, but I'll watch some streams. I'll see if it's, if it kind of gets its hooks in me after that.
It seems like it's a nice balance of like the stealth bits of Rainbow Six that people really like, and also the teamwork and the coordination. But then as you ramp up, it becomes more and more just straight up action oriented. So looks cool. Right. I'm sure it'll maybe entice people who aren't as into Rainbow Six Siege, which is their more realistic one that has been around for a while and has already a dedicated base of players, right?
And it was cool to see this like sci-fi kind of universe in the Rainbow Six environment, because it almost reminded me a little bit of like Deus Ex. Wrong studio, not even close. It's very narrative driven, but that is just kind of that vibe. Or man, it makes me want to play like Dead Space, like
for sure,
something that's a little different. So that's a good sign, though. I know Dead Space. We can just have a moment.
What's the open world shooty game that was New York and now DC?
Division?
It's giving me like vague Division vibes too. Division plus Aliens. So it's kind of like that, but Division with more actual stealth mechanics too, because Division is all about bullet sponginess, and I put a lot of time into the New York version. Never played Division 2, but it seems cool. Seems like a thing people would join up for, and also you don't need a huge group of friends. You just need yourself and 2 other people. That's dope.
I like that a lot. And I believe they said crossplay for that one too, which is, I mean, you need it nowadays. I want it and everything.
You need it. I think they limited it. Console crossplay, 2 consoles, and then cross progression. And that was Rainbow Six Siege 2, cross progression across all your systems. So that's cool. Yeah,
I think that'll be the standard soon enough. We're not quite there, Sony, looking at you, but we're getting there.
Rocksmith Plus.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Rocksmith. That's the one I want to talk about, because that is just so exciting to me. As someone who, like, I've been around, instruments. We were talking about playing instruments before. I know how to play and read music, but I never got into guitar. I never just picked one up and learned how to play. But I feel like I'd love to. And this turns it into a game that, like, I'll just be even more inclined to. What do you think? Are you guitar inclined?
I'm not guitar inclined, but it's definitely, I've had that dream. It's like, I'd love to be able to pick up a guitar, or at least like play some tunes, or at least know how to play a little bit and, jam out once in a while. I honestly have been waiting for something like this on the piano front, which would be more difficult, or a keyboard style game. Because I really want to learn to play piano at some point. But I'd be down with this. I used to play drums. I know you used to play drums, Jeff. So I have that, sense, but it's a lot less complex than something like playing guitar or reading guitar music and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, see, I would love a Drumsmith Plus game. Like they're doing
Absolutely.
Rocksmith Plus. I want drums. I want to just like I love rhythm games where you see the notes coming up that scrolling platform. It's just really gets me.
I can imagine, and also a future version of this, either where you're in VR with the guitar or VR in a drum set, you know, in front of a drum set, and then you see a whole audience in front of you. Like all this stuff has been building up over the years since we first got Guitar Hero and got these, you know, music games. I do feel like this is the ultimate evolution of what I've always wanted from a guitar game, at least.
Yeah. No, and then it's like it ties into this whole Rock Band, Guitar Hero, and then Ubisoft has Just Dance, which is this other kind of performance-based. You could see yourself in front of an audience sometime. I liked their little announcement by Todrick Hall today for Just Dance. I like Todrick Hall, but
I like Todrick Hall. He's cool.
Yeah, who doesn't? Honestly, it's kind of his thing. So yeah, I love the music stuff coming out of Ubisoft. That's really fun.
Yeah, let us know. And hey, we'll be talking about this on the Engadget podcast too. But let us know somehow. Comment in our post or shoot us an email at podcast@engadget.com. We'll talk about responses there. But I want to know, are people going to be signing up for Rocksmith Plus? Because I am tempted to just throw my hat in there too. But who knows what we'll get to test out eventually. Maybe I should just buy a guitar. Just always want to do that.
I think it's time. This is your excuse, right?
This is my excuse. Yeah, just to pluck around. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Well, here, I'll say it on the stream so you can use this to like justify to your family that you need a guitar. Devindra, you need a guitar. You need to play this game. You need it. There you go. So
I need it for testing.
That clip. Yep. All right. There was also the Mythic Quest and the Werewolves Within stuff, because Ubisoft is really good at like making television and film. They kind of know what they're doing when it comes to
partnering with folks. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm into Mythic Quest. I'm definitely, maybe even this weekend, I will start watching it, and I'll log back on Monday and be like, you're so right, that's me.
At least give it, and this is for everybody, Mythic Quest, watch the first 4 or 5 episodes. Actually, the episode 5 in the first season is like this great little standalone thing. So that kind of shows you the full scope of what they're going for with that show, but it is fantastic. Werewolves Within looks hilarious. I know I've seen responses from people who've seen it, and I love Sam Richardson. If you haven't seen, what's that show? I Think You Should Leave, which is on Netflix, and that like wonderful like little comedy thing. He is fantastic. He's great in everything. So yes, I am totally down with this movie too.
Yeah, it looks like silly, funny, kind of scary. Yeah, just good summer movie. I'm all about it. Yeah.
Are they? Is it? So the joke is there is no game, right? They're just like, hey, it's Ubisoft doing this thing.
I don't know. What would the game be? The popular video game you've never heard of? I don't know. That's like, I feel like I should know.
I was thinking of the Telltale thing based on like the comic Wolf Within, but not that.
Yes.
Not that. So
that's exactly what I was like, is that what they're playing on? But they're not. It's not even, so either way,
looks good, though.
It looks cute. It looks fun. Into it.
And also the director, Josh Rubin, I think, he did this movie called Scare Me, which is on Shudder right now. And that thing is a lot of fun. It's like a 2-hander little like horror comedy type thing. So I really dug that. I'd be interested in this. Yeah.
Shudder is where it's at. I love
Shudder's great. Do it for the summer, folks. Watch some horror movies. It's good for you.
It's good for the soul. We watched It Follows recently, which is just
perfect.
One of my favorites. I really still want, by the way, I just said It Follows, that clamshell phone that or that reader.
Phone.
I still want it so bad every time I see it. Oh my gosh, someone give me it. Okay.
You could get a cool, I think one of the Microsoft Kins, it's not like clamshell, but you can almost replicate that kind of size. But anyway.
I'll work on it. Maybe I'll remake it and we'll do a video or something. And then there was Mario and Rabbids, which was lovely and cute. That was fine. Sure. But the big one, I think, was Avatar. At the end, we suddenly have the Avatar game. And
Tears of Pandora, which is a very Mythic Quest type name, because they spend an entire episode like deciding, what are we going to call this expansion? You know, and like this is very much like, yes, epic sounding. Sure.
Yeah. I think I'm really gonna like Mythic Quest. It sounds like all the industry jokes I want to make all the time. So yeah, okay.
Absolutely. What do you do about the Nazis in your gaming community? Huh? The show kind of tackles it.
Maybe it's too real.
Too real. This Avatar game looks. It very much looks like Horizon Zero Dawn meets like Assassin's Creed type game with the Avatar universe. And Jessica, take a look at Avatar at some point. Like, I mean, I'm sure you could watch it easily, but there will be theater re-releases of that movie too ahead of the sequels coming out. And I am kind of excited to go back and rewatch it, because the thing about Avatar, not a great movie or original movie, but it is James Cameron kind of doing his thing and pushing technology forward. And that movie certainly did a lot for 3D film that everything else that kind of came after absolutely followed. So I'd love to see that on the big screen again. Yeah.
And it'll be cool from that perspective to be watching it, just looking at it in that way. Because like the story I've seen Fern Gully, I understand what's going on. Like that's fine.
It's basically the same deal. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's okay. I'm down. But yeah, just kind of looking at the technology and marveling at how far we've come, and what was before there was, right?
It's kind of cool that 10 years after the movie came out, you can now have real-time games that look very close to what that original game looked like, or what that original movie looked like.
Yeah, that's shocking. We've really come a long way, and I love seeing like in those modes in Halo, you can do the flash between like classic Halo and then the whatever the collector's edition,
the remaster,
the remaster one. I love seeing that kind of stuff. And it's the same though with film, and then games are hitting that point where they look just as good, if not better, than a lot of animated films. Like it's awesome. We're getting there. We're getting there.
Spot. I'm working on a piece about Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart right now, and that game, indistinguishable from watching a CG film, and honestly has better animation than a lot of CG films I've seen recently. So we are absolutely there. I'd love to see like some sort of maybe side by side, like a scene from the Avatar movie redone in the game engine, and see what those look like. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Very cool. Well, hey, not bad, Ubisoft. I'm pretty happy with that. That was a good show. Fairly nice clip and tons of trailers, lots of gameplay footage. That's what we're here for. All right. So this is not the end of E3 though. This is just the end of Ubisoft.
Just the beginning of official. Well, also yesterday we had a ton of news too, right? You guys did stream about the the Summer Games Fest kickoff. So be sure to check that out, because there's a lot of trailers and stuff there that were really cool, including the one everybody was waiting for, right?
What? Which?
The From Software follow-up?
Yeah, so the Elden Ring. So that was like that broke everything, and everyone was very excited about that. I didn't even think we were going to see it there. I was just convinced it wasn't even going to show up. So that was cool. But yeah, there's plenty more, because dude, tomorrow is Xbox. Tomorrow's the Xbox and Bethesda showcase. So we're going to be back here. I believe that kicks off. Let me check my calendar at 1 p.m. ET. So we're going to be live before that.
Yeah.
And we're going to be, that's going to be a big one. Lots of news.
Hey, it'll be fun. I want games. And actually, around that, you wrote up some news about the xCloud like stuff that we can expect, including like what's going on. Like they're opening up xCloud now more finally.
Yeah, so Microsoft and Sony have very different strategies coming into this 9th generation, right? Xbox is clearly going toward building an ecosystem that unifies PC and console gaming and mobile gaming with their cloud network. So they've focused less on launching the new consoles with a bunch of exclusive titles, right? We still don't have Halo Infinite, for instance.
Yep.
So they're focusing on getting people signed up for Game Pass, getting people into the subscription service, and then unifying the experience across all these platforms. And then you're just going to have people hooked into Xbox across platforms. You don't even need an Xbox console. You can get, say, a streaming device like a Fire Stick. They're building an actual device that you can plug into your TV, and then you'll have Game Pass. You'll be able to play with just an Xbox controller. So that's what Xbox is doing. That's where their eyes are. And then Sony, of course, is doing a more traditional console upgrade cycle with exclusive games, really powerful hardware, as it goes. It's fun to watch these two strategies play out. And I think they both have their downsides and their benefits, right?
They both have to learn from each other, right? Like Microsoft needs some of those like flagship exclusives and games that people absolutely need to buy, but Sony also needs to do more on the like, what are you doing with cloud streaming? You know, they bought one of the big cloud game streaming services. They've done some stuff with PlayStation Now. It never seemed like it was very cohesive. It was all kind of like offshoot experiments and stuff. So I think they both have room to do cool experiments. I am personally waiting, like Sony, just redo the Vita, make that a streaming box, like make that a little streaming handheld, you know, like I would play the heck out of that.
Yeah, I mean, if the Switch Lite has proved anything,
exactly,
it's like there's a market for that. I loved the Vita. Yeah, I still think about Murasaki Baby, that game on there. It was one of my favorites. Yeah, so I think there's room, right? There's room for Sony to surprise us, but tomorrow it's Xbox's turn.
Let's see Microsoft.
And we'll be there. Let's see it, Microsoft. So yeah, I guess we'll see you tomorrow, everyone. Join us at 1 p.m. ET tomorrow for the Xbox and Bethesda showcase. Devindra, thanks for being here.
Thank you. This was fun. Always fun to chat. And you can find me, by the way, on Twitter at Devindra. Where can we find you, Jess?
I'm on Twitter at Jess Condit and Instagram at Jess L Condit.
Oh, okay.
There's an L in it.
Lots of dog photos I've noticed. So yeah, great. Yeah. I'm looking forward to more.
Dogs and biscuits. That's what I do.
Love it. All right. Thank you, folks.
Bye, guys.
Bye.